now you start coming up on the edge of Buckskin. There you go. So you guys are coming up on this road, and Draven is leading you along. And since the Muertos are just starting to basically twitch back to life a little bit, don't even understand where or what they are, it's between you and me, Link, for initiative. Hello.
I got 15.
All right, so the scene is obvious. You guys can see it, right? So you got a nice clear day up here, and it's cold. You're at really high altitude, and just beyond the edge of town is where the snow begins and the trees end. And you can see all the normal folk of this town seem to be hiding out. They've got 2 Gatling gun wielding Muertos at the edge of town scanning the road. And you can see 3 Infernals up at the far end of town kind of camping out. One of them is loading up a wagon at the far end of town, if you guys can see, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And next to him, you see something you've never seen before. It looks like a sort of ghost with a duster on. And he's walking toward this house right here. Well, he doesn't really walk so much as glide. And out by the bushes right here next to the road, there are 2 townsfolk gathering firewood, and they don't really notice you coming up, so you'll give me a little fudge on my distances there. And as you guys are walking up the road and they don't notice, it's a man and a woman. They're yelling at each other. And she says, "What did you think, Ed Martins? That it would be easy? All quick and painless? You're gonna die, Ed Martins. You're gonna kill us all." And the man throws down his firewood and he's like, "I only did what was right. I can control it. I can control it, you see. What the hell were you doing? My son's gone. I haven't seen my daughter in weeks. Someone had to call upon it. Someone had to. I'll die if I have to." And the old woman says, "You're not just gonna die. Only power that creature has is take you straight to hell." Your move, Link.
Whoa.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
I have no idea what that was all about. Yeah. Alright, he's gonna kind of, I'm gonna ask Drake, what was that all about?
Well, some folks say the Slayer's been called upon. We've had Infernals disappear in the last 2 weeks. What it kills for revenge always leads to someone's death.
I can relate to
It's
that.
getting worse every goddamn day. I didn't think it was real. Now just shut up. Let's see what Dyer has to say. He tries to whistle and remembers he has no lips. And tells the coyote to take the bodies over toward the barn. The barn is over here on the west edge of town. Anything else, Link? That's just convo.
He's gonna go over and talk to the the couple that are arguing. I was like, "Did you say Martins?"
Yeah, right away the man steps forward. He says, "That's right. I'm Ed Martins. What the fuck are you?"
In relation to Hat Martins?
"That's my boy. Goddamn skulls took him, 2 weeks ago? So I did what had to be done. Are you it? You ain't what I thought you'd look like."
Exactly. What are you implying?
"Oh, well, you don't know shit. What the fuck? Are you just some roadman all tangled up in our business? Don't talk to me, man. You're gonna get us all killed."
He's just gonna kind of give him like this He's gonna give him kind of like the sidelong look and kind of like billow back this way.
Yeah, tip your hat.
Yep, I'm just kind of. All right, whatever. I'll remember that. You face.
Okay, Jeb, Scrap, and Dallas, you're all muertos. 2 hearts, but 1 hit point. 1 piece of gear left, and you're basically like roadkill meat holding skeletons together. As you're coming to, you feel this like potent beckoning, like you want to go to the master and take a knee. It's not overwhelming like mind control, but it sure seems like what you want to do. So Dallas, you're coming back to life. What will you do? Well, coming back to death. What will you do? So you wake up, you're kind of bouncing on this travois as you're being dragged, and you're like,
I'm gonna yell out to the that coyote to stop. Stop it now.
"Stop it now!" It's like what you say.
Pretty much.
He keeps on trucking. He doesn't listen to your verbal commands.
I want to pull out my gun and shoot it, but
Is that what you kept?
yeah, I kept the 6-shooter.
Yep. So you got one like floppy skeleton hand with a pistol in it.
I want him to stop, damn it.
I mean, you could try to take a shot. You're conscious.
Yeah.
You're not so bad with the conditions that I mentioned that you can't function. So you guys are like back to functioning level.
I feel like he gets up, he's pissed off too, though. So, yeah, he's gonna take a pot shot at him, see if he can just like get him to stop a little bit.
All right. So since you're just came back to life and it's kind of back around your head like that,
Yeah.
make it a hard shot. So beat a 15.
Do I keep my previous stats?
You bet.
Alright. Aww.
Oh.
Yeah, if I scared it at least, maybe that'll help.
So blam, a shot rings out. And right away you hear that familiar clicking sound.
No.
All right, old Jeb,
Okay.
you look up at a pitiful scene like that. The ring that your niece gave you is on a skeletal finger.
Yeah. And so I have 2 hearts, but I have a single hit point, right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you have 2 hearts now. You take half
Yeah.
damage from gunfire. But you each are just now coming back to be muertos, so you have 1 freaking hit point.
I guess
You're like a ragged skeleton.
I guess I just kind of pieced that together now.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you're just like literally sitting up like you've been dead almost 3 days.
Well,
All unburied corpses in Ghost Mountain become muertos in 1d4 days.
so I guess I have an important question. Since I died, am I no longer the Jebediah? Is there another Jebediah that just came in?
Now that's a question you'll have to pursue as you.
So I wonder if my name is.
That's a fantastic question to drive a character, though. Am I me?
Well, I'm going to try because I still have my holy book. It miraculously survived and didn't decay and is in good condition. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to go ahead and try and trust in the Lord and make a prayer.
So as long as you have that book, you can use holy magic. That's the written rule.
Right.
So you can cast trust in the Lord. Go ahead and cast.
Okay.
He's not forsaken you.
It failed. I rolled an 8.
I guess here you find one of the interesting things of switching classes in Ghost Mountain is that if you have the loot is a big part of the class.
Yeah.
But your milestone rewards change and a bunch of other shit changes. So, boy, we've never really plumbed these depths before. All right, Scrap. You see Jebediah, like, trying to open these pages with these bony fingers, and he's like,
Does Scrap have a sense which one of those muertos is cranking up his Gatling gun, or is it both of them?
It'll be getting up and twisting around to look, hoping your head doesn't fall off.
Yeah, that's what he's going to try to do.
All right, then give me a wisdom roll on good old 12.
Very good. Oof.
So you go to look and realize you're sniffing the air to see, where do you smell like, machine oil warming up. You realize there's no nose left. It's just one of those weird little dog skull pointy parts. Anything else?
He's just going to try to stretch out his limbs and see if he has control over all of his faculties.
Yeah, your little paws wiggle. You're in control. But dang, you felt better, that's for sure.
Yep.
And you don't smell good either.
Yeah, that's about it. He's going to try his little circle, turn in a circle slowly to see if he can move, and then he's just going to look around and watch events unfold. I guess he's still not certain where he is and what's going on.
So this coyote drags the travois with you three on it over toward the barn. Draven steps forward. He's like, God damn it, Pedro, and I don't even know what your freaking name is. Stand down. It's me, Draven. That gunshot was just an accidental. They're coming back to life. They're not used to it yet. And both of the muertos are just like, and they stop cranking their Gatling guns. Draven walks up. He says, Dyer, God damn it! I got some kind of smoke outlander here. Says he wants to join our group. I know you said no recruiting, but I figured maybe we could use a spectral something such like what yourself. Stranger, get the fuck up here. Quit messing around. One of these camping infernals kind of comes down and he draws up a carbine. And he's got it beaded on Lincoln. And Link, you notice, he's got one of these weapons you've heard about, a relic rifle. And it's got like gold etchings and swirly markings all over it, and it's got like a little black mother of pearl ace of spades etched into the side. He levers it and raises it up toward you. And that's your move, Link.
He puts his hands up and says, "I really am here to join. You can go ahead and be lowering that thing."
He takes another step forward with it. If anything, he points it more right at you.
He's gonna go get in his face, and he's gonna kind of as he recongeals into like a smoky type into smoky form, he's gonna make his visage just sort of like deathly and say, "I told you to get that out of my face." And he's gonna use his charisma to try to get him to back off.
Great. Roll it up. We won't do him versus, but you can work on him.
Oh shit.
Oof. He's like, I seen people like you. You ain't shit. You can't even touch anything, man. Your time is over on the mountain. Time to float away, old man. All right, Dallas. So you just popped off this shot.
Yeah.
And like the pistol almost flipped out of your hand because you're just kind of like, what the fuck is my thumbs won't bend.
I
So what do you do?
I feel like after that failed shot, he's kind of like he doesn't want to fall off of it, so he just kind of looks around and just kind of goes and just lays back for a minute.
Sleep is best for the dead. I take a hero coin for that.
All right, thank you.
Take a hero coin. That's being a weirdo. I just want to lay down. So one thing you can imagine is how many bodies are laying around on Ghost Mountain slowly becoming muertos. All right, old Jeb, the nameless.
So
You're starting to feel like you're transitioning between identities.
yeah. So so Mortos can't be, because I don't have the document in front of me. They can't be healed, right? Can they get hit points back by resting, or
Yes, recovery is the only way to heal when you're a muerto.
recovery? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's
It's like the bones. The bones kind of slowly start to stitch together a little better. But you guys just woke up.
yeah. So I'm just gonna take a moment. You know, my book didn't work right. My lips aren't working right. I'm just gonna take a moment to rest.
There you go. Pop that con roll. Nice. All right. So con +1 in hit points. Well done. Oh wait, you got double.
Double?
So
Nat 20.
so two plus your con bonus.
2 plus my con bonus. Okay.
Nicely done, dude.
So
That's being a boy. You guys are like role playing muertos with adept skill. All right, Scrapple.
Well, Scraps, he's a little bit freaked out because
Yeah.
he was so connected to the land and the earth, and now suddenly he's bone and barely flesh, and I think he's going to make a wisdom check just to see if he still has a soul. Because
Man, I love that wisdom check.
that's so important to him.
Like, am I Scrap?
Yes,
Oh man,
he just doesn't know.
you look inside your own head, and there's no thoughts there. Like, you're not hungry, you're not scared, you're not curious. You're just sort of barely even there. You don't have to pee or poop, which
He's,
is never for you.
Yeah, he's really freaked out. I think he's just going to curl up in a ball. and if
You and Dallas both.
he would be shivering.
You and Dallas are like squished spiders. Your legs just fold in.
You would like just nope, not right now, nope.
Nope. Not doing this. I am not doing this. All right. So Draven steps forward. He looks at the other infernal up there. He's like, "Hey, Mikey, you keep that rifle trained. This bastard's bullshitting. Not my job to say, though. Dyer, what the fuck you doing with that house? Come on, we got a recruit here." And this wraith stops as he's starting to enter the door of this house. And you can see, like, you know how someone like tenses when they're annoyed?
Yeah.
And his skull sort of turns around and his black hair is blowing in the breeze. And he just looks at Draven, and Draven just shuts up. Then he continues going over toward this house, lifts a hand, and the door just flies open. There's a family of 3 inside this house, and they're like, we didn't do it. We didn't do a goddamn thing. We're not stupid, Dyer. This is your town now. This is your town. And Dyer doesn't even say anything, doesn't even make a sound. Just holds up his hand. There's a man, a woman, and a kid. The woman drops dead.
Oh.
And he starts to float into the house.
Out.
Oh man, these are stacking up here.
The Travois makes its way over to the barn. So you guys are he basically drops it out of his teeth and just dumps you guys and starts to head over toward his master, Draven. And Lincoln, back to you, man. You are in the eye of the storm right there.
Lincoln, honestly, he really doesn't. He's not going to take that insult from this guy. He said, "I'm not shit." So he's going to turn into smoke, and he's going to try to force his way into his nostrils, into his lungs, and just coalesce there, and like let the full force of whatever curse that's befallen him. He's just gonna feel it like inside him to try to maybe do something. But
All right.
I'm just gonna try to freak him out.
Yeah, let's use charisma. That's like your will, right?
Yeah.
Your will to shape yourself into a completely smoke form, which is pretty weird.
Oh, that's
Oh! So yeah, he actually, all these infernals, they're always smoking because they love smoke and fire, and they love the taste of it. And so right as he takes a big pull on like a stubby cigar, you go right in with it. And give me magic damage on him.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice. I rolled 8.
So you go through the back of him.
Not shit.
You go through the back of him, and like there's frost all down the back of his jacket that you leave behind you. And he's like, ah! God damn it, Dyer! Let me kill him! Let me kill him! Dallas?
So that coyote just kind of drops off.
Yep.
All right.
Bitch.
I feel like Dallas, when he dropped him off, he's still just laying down, just like, I just want to die. And he kind of just sits back up, and he needs to recover a little bit as best he can, and he's gonna go and do a recovery roll.
There you go. Beat that 12 with con.
Oh, I hate you.
Yep. Actually, your pinky falls off.
Oh. I just. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, shit.
Or, well, the shit comes out.
All right, the nameless one.
All right.
What used to be an old man.
Yeah, I think he would at this point. He's kind of stumbling to his feet, and he kind of sees that all this stuff. He's got this spell book, which is not really working for him right now for some reason. He's just going to start rummaging through the supplies over here to see if he can find anything of use.
There you go. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a full Ghost Mountain loot table yet. So, give me a wisdom check, and I have some little pre-written doo-doo loot.
Cool. Coming up. Nope.
All right, so
It's hard.
among these supplies, you do find lots of cigars and brown cigarettes. Looks like they got enough to last a while. And some coffee. And a big thing of, like, really big nails. Like the kind of nails you use, to like do framing on a house. Big old 8-inch nails.
Okay.
All right, on to scrap then. You guys are slow coming back from the dead. Or back to the dead.
Yeah, I think Scrap is going to try to recover while he's curled in a ball.
There you go. This is a humdinger.
16.
There you go. Got it. Con plus 1. Or con plus... Or wait, 1 plus con, yeah.
Yes. Well, he has no
1 plus
con,
con
so he's a
One hit point.
tiny little thing.
Yeah, he's just a little feller. All right, so Dyer stops, turns around. He's like looking at Mikey. Says, "No one dies, even the dead, lest I say so." Then he turns back around, holds up his hand, and the father in the house drops dead.
Oh, shit.
And the three of you, the muertos, you guys hear that very distinct sound of a body dropping inside this cabin right here. As that happens, and this coyote makes its way off, a woman runs out of the barn here. She runs out, grabs the travois, drags you guys more into the yard, and she's like gesturing, like waving you in. She doesn't say anything though. She's perfectly quiet. back at the edge of town, like, man, there's this whole standoff right here. These two are just, but Link just went through him. He's kind of right here, right? Yep. So Mikey is spinning around trying to shoot this guy. And right about here, the guy near the edge of town, Ed Martins, comes running up the road right past the Muertos. He's got his bundle of firewood that he picked back up. He throws it to the side, like over toward this cabin. He's like, Dyer, goddammit, I've had enough. You're about to meet your goddamn maker.
Oh, no.
And Link, since you're back here, looking due south, you see Ed Martins lean over and hold his stomach, and he starts to vibrate, and like one big vertebrae like pops out of his back.
Oh, no.
And I'm rolling a timer on that. Oh boy, it's a 4. So we got a long one. But so he starts wiggling. He's like, it's happening. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. God damn it.
Oh my God.
All right, Lincoln.
Oh my gosh. What is that? That's a new one by me. But this guy's got a weapon that I think can hurt me, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue fucking with this guy. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna kind of like spectrally say, I thought it wasn't shit, and then I'm gonna kind of try to do the same thing again. As he turns around, trying to like level that rifle at me, I'm gonna like kind of phase through him again and do the same thing again.
Whoa!
I want to kill this guy.
All right, so it was a charisma check on the room, right?
Yep. I'll take his
sort
points.
of rip through him and do magical.
Uh-oh. No, I don't. I rolled a 5.
So yeah, you can't do it, and actually you dissipate slightly.
Bummer.
So trying to go through him, you kind of, parts of you whisk away with the wind a little bit. And roll yourself 1d4 of damage.
Bummer.
What'd you get?
Got a 2.
Okay. So yeah, like a little piece of the smokiness of yourself like kind of blows away in the wind as you try to do this and go through him.
Oh.
And Mikey's right behind you now and has the barrel of the rifle like right on the back of your head.
Great. So he's kind of training it on me, right?
Oh yeah, I mean he's got it.
He's got it like ready. Can I kind of like Can I kind of try to duck out of the way, like going
No, I mean,
like
you're recongealing as he has got a beat on you. You like tried to walk through him.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like
I would see that as the supreme effort of being a smoke, is trying to damage physical entities with smoke.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a turn. That's like an attack for you. So you move through, and then you're like, ah! And then he's got the part of the end of the rifle is actually sort of in the smoke of your head.
That sucks. Okay.
All right, Dallas. You're right next to this old lady.
He doesn't seem like anything's working, so he's just gonna kind of just push himself up as best he can, and he's kind of like stumble towards her and kind of walk in the house with her. Because what else better that he's got to do?
So you go into the barn, and she's like ahead of you already, and she throws back this canvas, and there are 3 Gatling guns there that she has hidden. And she doesn't even say anything. She just throws the canvas back and then like walks away from you terrified.
I want to pick one up.
All right, there you go. So in your inventory, you got a Gatling gun.
Is one of them really tiny?
So
you
probably don't have the cap handy, so let me help you out here. Yeah, the Godless Death Machine.
Yeah, I got it here.
So when you make a successful shot, it pops out 4 shots.
Okay.
It's just a little bit crazier than a particle gun
Yeah.
with a burst fire unit. All right. So, yeah, Dallas walks back in there and is just like clumsily picks this thing up and is like holding it all wrong. Just like, "Ugh." All right, the nameless one.
Oh man. So he probably sees these Gatling guns, right?
Yeah, what one knows, so shall you all.
Yeah. So he looks at the tableau and the people being threatened, and he thinks, well, I may be dead, but I can still do something about this. So he goes in and he picks one of them up and turns back around to come back out.
All right, so it does have the property of complex to learn.
Okay.
So it's complex to learn, siege, high tech, rapid fire, expensive, and rare. So when you pick it up, you can kind of get how to fire it, but when you start firing, there's going to be a 1d4, just like with the Muertos,
Okay.
and that's when you'll learn how to fire it. Scrap, you're up. Oh boy.
Is there
Oh boy.
is there any ammo that goes with these weapons? Like a bandolier?
Absolutely. There's a huge crate of it.
Scrap's gonna kind of dart
It's
to a
got-
bandolier, tug on it, run back to Dallas and former Jebediah, run back to the bandolier, tug on it, and kind of try to wrap it around himself. Like, hint, boys. Like, I
So you
could carry,
get tangled up. There are 10 bandoliers.
like, I could carry some of this for you.
Yep, there's 100 bullets laying here in bandoliers. And you tangle them up. You could probably drag, with your strength, you could drag 50 bullets worth.
Nice.
So you guys are all strapping in over there. Dyer emerges from the house, and he's got this sort of 8-year-old kid, little boy, in one hand. But his hand kind of keeps going through the boy, or like sort of freezing him and dragging him with more like telekinesis than actually holding him with his hand. The boy's kind of floating along next to him. And then he floats the boy up 3 or 4 feet up off the ground. And he's looking at him. Who did it? Who conjured the Slayer, child? And the little kid's like, I don't know shit, mister! And Dyer pulls his hand back and the kid falls dead on the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Now for you. I think you're a goddamn liar. Let's do charisma checks versus each other. So he's basically looking into your eye, Lincoln,
Yeah.
and he's a smoke wraith.
Oh, is he?
Good luck.
Oh, I got a 1. Oh man.
Oh wow.
So he looks in your eye and he's like, well, I must have been mistaken. Welcome to the Dyer gang. Now help old Billy over there load up that TNT and don't say a goddamn word. So you look over and this is Billy right here. And you notice that Billy is another Infernal. And he's smoking a big old fat stogie while he's loading these huge boxes of TNT into this wagon. Just not giving a fuck. So he's moving back and forth from this little store shed back to the wagon. And he's got 20, 30 boxes of TNT in the back of this wagon.
Okay.
And this
see
guy
you.
rejoins his master. And he backs off. Nice charisma roll, dude. That just basically saved your damn life. And that, you're up, Link.
All right. Well, seeing as how I can't pick up the TNT, this guy's made of the same stuff that I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of, I'm gonna go in sort of like the direction that he bid me to go, but then I'm gonna kind of like I'm gonna kind of go around this way, and my objective is to go converse with the rest of my group here in just a moment.
Well, make a hard dex to slip out of sight.
All right.
He's just watching you. He's just like, the fuck you doing?
Who's watching me?
Dyer.
All right. Oh, he's still watching. All right.
Yeah, he's like, as you walk over to help, he's watching you go over there, but you can still slip out of sight. It's just hard.
All right.
Oh, there you got it.
Nice.
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 Clutch roll.
So yeah, he just doesn't notice. He figures you're going in there, that you have some ability to affect this physical world like he does, and you'll get to work.
Cool.
All right, Dallas.
How did he learn that?
I'm gonna try to learn that Gatling gun.
Oh, so basically start cranking it.
Yep.
So 1d4, and in that much time, you'll be ready to use it. Nice. So you just flip the thing and shove the deal in there and start turning, and so on your next turn, it'll start unloading. So you spin it right up a lot better than Jose anyway. Okay, the nameless one was Jeb.
Yeah, the nameless one who was Jeb has an idea, and he tells his buddy Scrap, he says, "Hey, little one, why don't you grab one of them cigars from that crate there, run in, light it on the Hearthstone, and then go and leave it with that box of TNT. We got some things to do over here." And he's going to start cranking up the Gatling gun too, while moving sort of towards the house and trying to line up like through the back window, through the doorway at the folks.
Oh, back here.
Yeah, see if I can like shoot from.
Yep. Okay,
I can
1d4.
shoot like through a window like this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oof.
eh.
All right. So you only got to do it once though. So if in the future you want to use it, you don't have to do this again. But you can track that. All right, Scrapple.
So Scrap, wrapped in a bandolier of ammo, is going to snatch up one of the cigars. Oh, let's see. I can't quite get him. Let's see. I can't quite grab control of him, but he's going to grab one and head towards the north there, towards the.
There you go. I got you.
Perfect. Thank you. He's going to head up on a dead run with his cigar in this northern direction, where he's going to kind of see Lincoln and wag his little bony tail.
So you see this weasel burdened down with a bunch of high caliber bullets and a little cigar in his mouth.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. All right, so you run across, getting into position there,
Yes.
and we click down to 3, and Ed Martin's, his head sort of lurches back for a second, sprouts horns, and he gets a lot bigger than he was as Ed Martin's.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Whoa.
But he's still sort of shaking and taking form. And the two Muertos lean their Gatling guns around and start cranking him up as he's starting to change. And this attracts Dyer's attention. He's just like, God damn it. Get the TNT out of here now. We gotta go. Master don't like none of this stuff. We're all dead. Get moving. So this guy finishes up loading, jumps up in front and grabs the two sort of yokes on the wagon. Just like a rickshaw driver. Turns it around this way and looks like he's getting ready to start pulling. His buddy joins him, Mikey. Puts his relic rifle on his back and grabs onto the front of the wagon, and they both start pulling. Draven kind of leans back with his coyote and starts getting ready to fire at this thing, whatever it is. And Draven's just walking ever so slowly down the main road right toward it. And you can hear under his voice, he's like, "Aus Jagden werden Distractions." All right, Lincoln.
Lincoln is gonna. He sees Scrap. He's gonna say, "Hello, little friend. Sorry for what happened to you. But I see you got a lit cigar there. Around the corner here happens to be a cart full of dynamite. Maybe you could put that cigar to some use. Maybe you toss it in there. Maybe everyone here dies."
Maybe just jump in.
And he's gonna go. I'm gonna go down this way. I wanna bring up my carbine. I kind of want to level it like this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because that guy, I don't like that guy. that guy's doing something weird. So all my allies have got weapons. All of my okay. And you know what? Lincoln is gonna go ahead and he's gonna take aim with his carbine, and he's gonna shoot at Dyer.
All right, pop a shot.
Right.
Hit to 12.
Oh shit!
Goes wide.
Oh.
A shot rings out. That first shot's always big. Dallas?
Right.
He's gonna unload. On this guy. Because he's still, he kind of remembers that he was the one that caused all this.
Sure enough, yeah, Draven. So go ahead and roll your attack. If it's successful, you got 4 shells to send wherever you want.
Come on.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
All right, where will you put the bullets?
Sweet revenge.
Alrighty. I got 4 of them, right?
Yep.
Let's do all 4 of them. Oh no, let's do 2 into this guy and 2 into this one.
Okay, so do the 2 on Draven first. He's uninjured.
Alright. So 6.
6 total. Got it.
7.
And then 2 on the coyote.
Alright, 7 and 8. So
Oh man.
15 on the
All
coyote.
right, so you blow the coyote to bits.
Alright, cool. Yeah, as it should. Taking me down, deserve it.
Blow it to bits. And actually, Draven, you knock off like a bunch of chunks of his skull and rip his duster apart, and he's just getting peppered.
It's getting chewed
And
up.
all right, the nameless one.
All right.
So you see Dallas just over here, like spraying the street.
Well, I'm learning, right? So I guess it just counts down to 3. And,
Yep, keep cranking. You can move while you figure it out, I suppose.
okay. No, I'm kind of, I feel like I'm in cover here, so I'm just sort of keep myself there.
Okay.
That's all I need.
All right, Scrapple.
So Scrap's going to round this corner, and when he sees that fire, he's going to dash for it. And if he can get there, he's going to light that cigar, and then he's going to throw the bandolier bullets into the fire.
Yeah, just duck out of them.
Man.
Yes.
They're all gonna cook off. It's gonna be awesome.
All right, so roll a 1d4. A 1-2 will be a 1. It's like a half d4 basically. 1-2 is 1, 3-4 is 2.
Okay. 2
All right.
for 1.
So in one round, all them bullets are going to heat up enough to fire.
Get the hell out of there.
So yeah, that was your 1 banana.
Yeah, and the cigar's lit.
Oh yeah.
then he's gonna dash down the back of this and hide just here at the edge of the house, or run to the edge of the house there.
Okay. So you run up, drop the bullets, and go back.
Yes.
All right. This guy sees you, takes a quick shot with his pistol off the hip.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh no.
That is my armor class.
That's a hit then.
Come on, 1.
4 damage.
Oh, he's down.
Bang. All right. So he hits you.
Oh, wait. Does he take half damage?
Half damage from firearms. So you take 2.
Yeah, but 2, but I'm still down.
Oh,
Right at 0.
So the little cigar tumbles down next to the wagon. These 2 guys give a tug on the wagon. They're trying to get the hell out of here.
It's like a pedicab for dynamite.
This dude returns fire, whips his rifle out from his backpack, fires at Dallas. Hit. 3 damage.
He's down.
The timer goes down to 2 on Ed Martins, who's getting bigger and bigger. Actually, as he's growing too, he reaches out and just crushes the skull of one of the muertos just instantly
Oh no.
with this huge hand. And he's getting bigger, like he's 12 feet tall at this point.
Oh shit.
And he's screaming, and you see the old lady that was gathering fire with him just bolt down the road. She just runs. And then we have Dyer comes up, and he looks to the side over where all this Gatling fire is coming from. And he casts Deceive on you, Dallas. 4 on these. Oh! Even with the +4, he doesn't get it.
Wow.
He tries to put this idea in your head that he's actually like your friend, and these other guys are traitors, and like you're gonna mow him down, but it just doesn't take.
Dallas is down.
What's that?
Dallas is down. I only had 1 hit.
You were
point.
down that whole time?
Yeah. If you want to redo that.
How were you?
'Cause I only
How
had
were
one-
you down?
'cause I only had 1 hit point.
Because we all started off with just 1 hit point. So in recovery, we'd only gotten 1 back. So
I didn't get any recovery, so.
yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah, but he didn't hurt you. Oh, did the rifle shot take you out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess he's looking at Link, but he
Sorry.
still failed the spell.
Sorry, I thought you heard me.
Yeah, sorry. So he tries to cast it on Link. Oh, you're down. Holy shit, that's right. Draven shot you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's me.
Cool.
So, Link, you're up, my man.
All right. So, with magic ammo, does it do weapon damage plus magic or just magic?
Just magic.
Okay. All right. He's going to he's gonna kind of like he's gonna stow his carbine. He's gonna kind of calmly float over this way, whilst kind of like also grabbing out his snub shotgun. And he's just gonna fire it like point blank right at Dyer.
There you go.
Nice.
So let me check here. Any hit at point blank range does max damage. So just get the hit.
Yep.
Oh!
Nice.
What's your
Okay.
maximum on the shotgun?
You have a hero point?
So
Do you have the weapon
Um,
sheet for the shotgun? Here, I do.
I no.
Okay, snub shotgun. Here we go. Brutal scatter, 2 capacity. Hit any close targets in front of you. Well, so I'd say you hit Draven as well with maximum.
I can't affect Draven though.
Oh, right. So the scatter goes through him.
Right?
So what's your So what's your maximum? What it was magic, right? Or no,
It
it's
was-
just weapon.
No, it's just weapon. So I've +5 right now to my weapon damage. So and I'm gonna
So
drop. I'm
11.
gonna drop my hero coin into it too.
Nice. So roll the here. So that's actually 23 damage
Yeah.
because it's maximum. So it'd be a D12 plus 11, right?
Yep.
So you just blow Dyer to nothingness. Just blow him to black atoms.
Cool.
Nice one, dude.
Nice.
You just put it up next to his head and just blow his head right off the top. And his duster
Nice.
falls down in the road. And when it does, you see old Ed Martins here. He begins to shrink again. He stumbles forward. And with his huge, like, deformed arms and these super long fingers, he reaches down to where Dyer used to be. And he's quivering and, like, running his hands through this empty duster in the road. And he slumps forward. The shape shrinks down and rolls over and becomes still. And you see that its face sort of reforms into Ed Martins. And life leaves his body.
Bummer.
Whoa.
The curse was fulfilled.
All
All right, Dallas.
Can I collect some? Can I collect some soul coins?
Dyer doesn't got no soul.
Oh.
And as for Ed, yeah, he's got one. It's in one of his hands, actually.
Yoink.
So
And I would not count that as a good deed.
Taking his soul coin.
just blowing Dyer apart is just like, whoa. Also, this Muerto just abandons his station and starts stumbling down the road. And I'll roll session end. On that note, it's just too good. Throw that out. Oh, well, 6 is forever. Okay, great. So, Dallas, you're up.
Alright. I gotta roll to not die completely, right?
yeah.
Yep. There you go. And then to pop.
God damn it, man.
Oh, that sucks.
It's alright.
I don't even know if you can stabilize a Muerto.
Hey, because if you can't heal a Muerto, then when a Muerto goes down, unless they can pop on their own, they're dead, right?
They're
Like,
down for good, yeah.
Yeah. Man,
It's like
that's
your
weird.
second chance, kind of.
That's super,
All right.
super hard.
Who used to be Jeb?
He used to be Jeb. Is still
He's down
trying
to 2, right?
guns, so he's down to 2. But he's going to move over this way, and he's aiming it towards the cart that way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those
All right.
rounds are gonna cook off.
All right, Scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but here it comes. Scrap.
Boom.
All right. So first of all, 2 rounds on the until I die.
Yep.
Nat 20. Scrap pops.
Oh, yes.
One
that's-
hit point.
Wow. All right, you're up. Taking action.
Yeah, he's gonna run around this building before those bullets go off at the end of his turn.
Which is right now.
Yep.
Man.
So the bullets there was 50 of them. They all go off at the same time. And all 3 of these infernals are just shredded. They're just going all over the place.
Oh,
And one of them hits the wagon. And the wagon blows.
cool.
Blows this away. This is gone. The wagon's gone. These guys are gone. This is blown to bits. This building catches fire. Jeb, give me a dex save.
Yes, sir.
Come on, roll high.
Dex save coming right up.
Oh,
Yes!
Yes. I love it.
Basically, just back right up here, and with the roll, the catch on the Gatling gun finally catches up, and your next turn you can unleash, so you'll count that down by 1 extra.
See, this is all because of my trust in the Lord.
Holy shit balls. And Scrap, you can definitely take a Muerto milestone reward.
Nice.
Oh man, get your jawbone thing.
All right, then we come down to 5 on session. Draven sees his dead coyote, starts to bolt out of here, turns back and takes a shot at Jeb. God damn you, road folk! I told you!
What you get for fucking with us?
12, that's a hit, right? Is that a hit, Jeb?
Yeah.
2 damage.
And right as a Morto, it's still 11.
So he takes 1 damage.
Yep. Okay, we'll hit 4 hit points. So.
Oh, nice. There's
Still
that
up.
recovery.
Oh,
This guy wanders off. He doesn't even know really what's happening exactly.
Recovery matters.
All right, Link, you're up. We've got 5 on session.
Link is just gonna I don't know what I can really do. He's gonna kind of like he's gonna go try to he's gonna go pick up the body of that oh, I can't pick shit up. Never mind.
Can you put out the fire?
No.
Could you go into the burning building and get like the coins from the dead people inside?
Maybe I'm gonna see if I can do that. Collect some-
If there are
collect-
coins, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see here. Maybe I'm gonna go like corporeal, like kind of go corporealize, like right in front of Draven and say, "Where do you think you're going?"
I like that.
And then I'm gonna use charisma to be like, "We're not done with you yet."
You're stupider than you look, Smoke Man. You know how pissed off he's going to be when he finds out about this? The delay? Man, we needed to get that TNT down to the goddamn hollow. He is not going to be happy, and you do not want to see him unhappy. So he stops, and he's just like, he's not going to walk through you, but he's shaking his head. He's getting the feeling he's about to be blown to bits, so he takes a nice long drag.
Make your
All right,
peace.
Dallas. Make your peace with something.
Yeah.
Dallas, you. Oh, nope.
He's dead.
Nope.
Oh, that was your last one?
Yep.
All right. R.I.P.
Hmm.
He slumps over backwards on this fence and just like bends backwards on it like a skeleton.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And the already tenuous head connections give out. His skull rolls across the barnyard there. Ouch. The nameless one who was once Jeb.
Yes, we'll wander away from the fire a little bit and open up on the guy over here.
Yep, and this time it's already in motion, and the bullets will go right through Link. Hey, you got it. Oh! 8 bullets. Good God.
Oh.
There's no way this guy can. He's
Right
only
in the
got 4
back.
hit points.
8 bullets, huh?
8 bullets
Yep.
in the back.
So
Yep. So you just shred Draven right in front of Link.
Yeah.
So all the bullets are going through Link, and Draven is taking that cigarette, and his rib cage blows apart. His legs start to give out. One arm flies off. Another arm, he's still got the cigarette in his teeth, and he manages a last grin before you blow his head to pieces. Damn, dude. Jeb, take a milestone reward for that.
all right.
Scrap, you're up.
Goodness. So I think Scrap's gonna run over here and try to check on his friend Dallas. And
He's in about 4 pieces.
yeah, it's just
And even those bones, they're just crumbling right before your eyes.
Yep, it's sad and tragic. And I guess he would pause a moment to kind of bless his spirit and hope that he's found a better afterlife.
All right, so you do your solemn little chitter.
Yes, his little wiggle in the way of his people.
Yep. And these bones are staying down. All right, so then I click down to 4. And if you guys are... Well, no, I guess there are actions to take around here. So he wanders off and disappears. Yeah, that's it. I'm counting down to the measure. So, Link?
He's gonna pick up that soul. That one was kind of harder and it's special.
From Draven?
From Draven, yeah.
Yep. Take that soul.
He's gonna go ahead and walk over to Jeb, and he's gonna say, "I'm sorry what's happened to you, but
Well,
don't lose heart. Something I've learned. It doesn't matter what you are on Ghost Mountain. You always have a choice. I see you still got your book. Seems to me you've already made yours.
the Lord has a plan for us all, and I think mine's just begun."
All right, Scrap, final moment.
Does Dallas have a soul coin?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Oh, good catch.
So he's definitely gonna pick it up reverently and put it in his little mouth, and he's gonna run it back over here to Jebediah and hold it out to him.
Well, thank you, Luke.
Okay, so who has more souls, Jeb or Link?
Jeb only had 2.
I have 3.
All right, so you guys are all meeting back in the center of town, and poor Dallas is just slumped over the fence back there, like crumbling, like 30 Days of Night style.
Oh.
And in the smoke of this burning town, you see that red sun off in the distance getting mighty low to the horizon. And Lincoln, you can sort of see this vision of the devil in your mind. And how many good deeds do you have?
I got 1.
And 3 souls, right?
That's right.
So you see the king of lies in your mind, and he's just like, "What's your bet, stranger?" So if you remember, do you need the rules of the measure again?
Yeah. I'm looking them up right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a draw off, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you can walk away too.
Oh,
The
yeah.
measure. Outcome 1, beat him. If the devil runs out of souls before the player, those souls are saved. Devil leans back.
Right. Beat the devil. So that's just where you bet and beat him. The other one is walk away. But after the first hand, you at least got to bet 1 soul and do 1 hand.
I'm gonna bet it all.
So you'll bet 3 souls on first hand?
What?
I'll bet 3 souls on the first hand.
For each evil deed, which I think really there's only been 1 evil deed during this whole thing, and that was when Dyer killed that boy. So we're both drawing 1 card. You ready?
How do I do that?
This is for all 3 souls. So if the player runs out of souls, Ghost Mountain's just going to get swallowed into the desert.
How do I draw a card? What does that mean?
You have to get a deck of
Just
cards.
draw a card from your 52 deck, or one of these guys can for you.
All right, no. I actually just bought cards for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll bet it all. Of course he's going to bet it all.
So this is a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, so if he loses, then this sort of timeline of Ghost Mountain ends in complete annihilation. And we do new characters, and we need to make it like another campaign, another timeline.
Right.
Virgin
If he wins it, he walks away with 6 souls and can keep playing if he wants.
So Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting thoughts running through my head.
Yep. And you're really just, it's kind of very open-ended of like, how many souls are you really trying to save? And like, kind of what's your real end game here?
Okay.
And that's
All right.
what the story, if you can go deeper, can reveal. All right, you ready? One
Yep.
card, 3 souls. The whole shebang.
Okay.
Hit it. 2 of spades. No, 5 of spades.
No.
Did you shuffle it, Matt?
10.
Oh!
Oh.
All right, so you have 6 souls now.
Yeah, boy.
The devil laughs. Ho ho! Good game. Good fucking game. Care to go again? You feeling lucky?
What do I get if I win? Another hand.
Well, I've got all hell to empty out.
This is a trap. This is a trap. It says the nameless one.
Think of all those innocent folks you could set free, send up to heaven and whatnot.
Eventually, the luck will run out. That's the problem with gambling. That's why it's the devil's game, son.
Yep.
The way I see it, I just saved 3. So he's gonna walk away after this one.
Let him return to the light.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
I'll see you next time, boy. All right, you say walk away, you walk away, you snap out of it. And that, my friends, is the first night of Ghost Mountain.
Sweet. That's cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Awesome. Yeah,
That was
cool.
really good.
Yeah, we got some fun. We got some fun zaniness that was not anticipated there. Hey, here, just for fun, here is the landslide.
That's all. Fog award.
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me use my gaming master powers to push away the fog. So see, this is like a vertical board that goes up elevation.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
And they've got an infernal guard who's meant to keep folks from coming up the shorter way with 2 Hepawa archers that are just like basically doing what he says so their families won't get killed.
Oh, wow.
So
Cool.
they can actually be turned if you can convince them and stuff.
Oh man.
So it's a far easier room.
Yeah.
But in the narrative of the story, it's really tempting to go to the edge.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The edge straight up sucks, man.
Man. Don't go to the edge.
Man,
Great game, guys. Good stuff.
Man, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
that was fun.
So we just need to replace poor Dallas, who paid the price of the deadliness, and then we can also add Scotty if we decide to go on.
Nice.
Okay, so for everybody watching in the future when this video is in the universe, this has been Ghost Mountain. We're playing Index Card RPG because that's what we do in the super group. It's my boy Matt, Austin, Jason, and Alex. You guys have been kick-ass. That was really fun being up on a mountain.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
So we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot, guys.